Alright guys, this is DocM with another Minecraft video, and today guys we will do a tutorial. Because of a lot of requests about the design. We're gonna do a tutorial for the Enderman XP farm. It is the most efficient XP farm out there. You can get to level 50 within 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, it depends a bit. Here you can see the design. The original design was made by Panda on GL2579 server, and I will of course put a link in the video description to the original video. I talked to the guys, because I wanted to make sure they're okay with when I do a tutorial for the design, and they gave me their okay. They even said they appreciate it when I do one, so that's all cleared out. Credits where credits due. And now we should have a look at the design and the basic features. Alright, so now the farm is set to XP farming mode. There are two different modes. Either it's Ender Pearl collection or XP farming plus Ender Pearl collection. For the XP farming part, well, the Endermen are collected here in this too wide area. You can easily access them. You can, for example, stand here, look at them a bit, make them teleport in, and then just whack away, kill tons of them, and thus get XP rapidly. As you can see, as I said, up to level 50 in about 5 to 10 minutes. Another advantage of the design is of course that you get a lot of Ender Pearls, and also of course it's a fun project to build something like that in the end. And we should have a look how one of these designs is made. And here we are in a brand new world. I just came down here and killed the dragon. That is important. Make sure to take out the dragon, otherwise it can happen that it might fly over to your farm, which is gonna be over there. So make sure to kill him, to prevent any damage to your design while you use it. So you start. This is the platform when you go through the portal. You start on a platform like that. I have a little passageway that leads back to the portal, which will take you to the last bed you slept in. A portal will form when you kill the dragon, and the dragon will drop to the floor, and there will be a portal, and it will always take you back to the last bed you slept in. And I have a bed right next to the Ender portal in the stronghold, and if we go through we will end up right in front of the portal again, and if you jump through and go to the end you will end up here. A little side note, really important, you have this platform here. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 platform. This is the spawn area inside the end. Don't put any chests around here in this area. Don't build anything, because every time you will re-enter the end, everything around here will be deleted. So make sure if you put chests here or whatnot, don't do it, or at least don't put any valuable things in here. First step for our Ender farm design will be, we need to get some space between us and the main island here. We want to make use of the spawning of the mobs, and right now everything is spawning here on the island. So you could torch it out, that would be one way, or put half slabs down, but the simplest way is just go out. And that's what we want to do now. We're going to build about 200 to 250 blocks out. Make sure you're really far enough away, have some space, but 200 blocks should be enough. The critical radius would be 144 blocks away from any other spawnable ground, but you never know how big you want to build and stuff, so make it 200, and that's what I'm going to do now. Go out for about 150 blocks, and then we need to go down, and I'm going to show you how you do that. So see you when I reached the 150 block mark. Now I was going out 150 blocks from my start area, and now I'm torching up the place, and you can see the reason for that. You get Enderman spawns on here. Don't have decent light level, so whoops, fell off the edge. Be careful if you're playing survival if you do that. Till you reach the end. And now we're exactly 150 blocks away from our platform. So now we're gonna go down. How do you build down? It's impossible, you might say, but there is tricks to use, and water is very useful for that. It is a bit tricky. You put down a water source block like that, and then you just hop into it and swim in it, and by doing this you can go up and down and place blocks, even go downwards. So for example, you get in the water stream. Let me see, need to stop the flying, it's a bit weird. Then you swim up and yeah, put your blocks down, not like that, below. Of course, let's try again. It's a bit tricky, you need to be careful. You might die a few times, so make sure you don't carry any precious things or anything you really need. And this way you could build down even further like this. Just swim down your water stream and make your way down. Just like this. Go down as far as you want it. Then you swim up this corner here. Whoop, be careful. Oh. Really need to be careful if you do that. And you place a block down the corner here, like this. And then you make your way up there. Alright. And now you made your way down, and now you can go further out. So we're gonna go another 50 blocks or so. 150 we're away already, so that is safe. And what we want to do now is go further out and then build diagonally up. The reason why we're doing this, why are we building down, is we want to make use of the nice building height, but we don't want to go in higher than 128 like the old build maximum, because if we do that we will decrease the efficiency of our trap. So we're gonna go down a bit and stay below the old build height, which is 128 blocks. So let me see, need to eyeball it a bit. If you counted your blocks, you will know how many you have to go out. And basically then you will, I can fly now, but you would staircase up like this. And by the way, I'm using obsidian here. You could use different blocks, of course. Just was using obsidian because of the looks of it, probably. I had a lot left. I had a different design here as a farm. And yeah. So I had obsidian in my SMP world, or my single player world, SMP. My single player world, and was able to use it. So just staircase down. And yeah, we almost eyeballed it here. We need to correct it a little bit. And this way you can go downward here in the end. Or whenever you need to build downwards and you can't reach it. Let's finish our staircase. And then we can start with the actual trap design. Make sure to put down torches. What I did in my original world, or my World Tour world, I was using tracks, minecart tracks, to make the connection faster, and I highly suggest you should do that as well. But for this design we will not use it. This will be the basic design, the basic functionality. If you wanted, you could remove these blocks here again, but you can also leave them there, no problem. If you do, of course, make sure to put some torches down so no mobs can spawn. We will take them out again. And also our way down here. It's in creative, it's cool. Very simple. This will take you a while. This was one of the most tricky parts in building this farm, because I fell off the water stream 1 or 2 times. Just stay calm. Don't use your arrow keys excessively, just use space to swim up and down and you should be okay. So now we reached our final destination to start the build here, and yeah, that's what we should do now. Alright, what I did next in my build, the Legit build, I was making a platform. Small platform with dirt, and then I was creating a snow golem farm, a snow farm. I'm pretty sure you guys know that design. You put a snow golem in a 1x1 area with glass, and then you can harvest infinite snow from it. So that's what I did, and thus I was building the whole trap design out of snow, because yeah, this is a block that is easy accessible here in the end, and that's why I choose to use it. You could also of course use the end stone. It's about the same. I mean, if you use some nice efficiency tools on it, you can get it fairly quick. And what I want to do now is, from our start point here, go out 25 blocks towards that direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 25 blocks. Put down torches. Don't want Enderman to spawn around here. And now, around here, we will start to make our basic mechanism. The platform the mobs will land on. We need some build space, so make a area, let's say 5 by 2 or something, where you can stand on a bit, and you will put down your workbenches and stuff you need. You could also make it over here. You need a nice build station. We don't need it here in creative mode. So there you go. This is the next step in the build. Next, we need to think how wide we want to do our farm design. Here we will pick, let's say, 17. 8 in that direction, 8 in that direction, and 1 middle floor here. Alright, so next step, we need to extend our platforms here. Get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the same over here. Now we're gonna think about pistons. We're gonna use the pistons, and we need to put them down like this, facing upwards, to control our floor. With those pistons we will be able to switch between kill mode or XP farming mode. I generally have the farm set to kill mode when I arrive in the end. Then I come back here and have tons and tons of ender pearls. I grab them, and yeah, then I set the farm to XP farming mode and get my XP going. So next we need to build a little ring around here. We need to have a place where we can put down the redstone and so on. So I'm gonna finish that up and see you when I'm done with that. Alright guys, we extended the platform a bit. What I was doing, you can see it right here. If you look from the sides, I was putting the glowstone on top of my pistons. I was putting down a row of snow here, and I was building another ring around it. So if you look from below, it's a massive platform. That's what you do. Next, we need to power the pistons. Well, what you could do, you could use redstone right here on top of the blocks next to the pistons, and also on the other side, and this way we'll be able to power them simultaneously. We're going to use redstone torches. To do that, we will go below the area here, right there, and also over here. And now we need to put down redstone. Of course, you would have to use the bucket trick again, go down a bit and make your platform where you could walk on. Alright, so here and here we need redstone power. So let's put it there. Some torches we need. Let's put the water bucket away for now. You can hear the pistons working already. And we're gonna do same thing here. Now we need to choose a position for our lever. I don't know, we could, for this design, we could just put it there, doesn't matter. You can wire it to wherever you want. So let's bring the redstone over, just like this. We need to bring it to those torches, so we need to go down one more, come over here, this and this. Now make sure make the redstone pointing at the blocks with the torches, and simply connect it like this, and we have a working platform going up and down. And we were quite cost efficient here, I would say. There are for sure different ways to wire it. You could use more repeaters, but I think that is okay. So now it's time to think again a bit. So what we need to know is we want to kill Enderman here. If we want to bring Enderman down to be one shot killed, we need to drop them 43 blocks. So if the platform is extended from here, 43 blocks up will be one shot kill. And if we flick our lever, we bring it down and we go over 43 blocks, so 44 blocks, and this will be the kill mode. Alright, so next up we need to kind of make a staircase and a frame around here. So that's what we're gonna do next. Just build us a frame. After we made this ring or frame around our piston setup here, we should make sure to extend it like this on both sides. And next we need half slabs, and we're gonna put half slabs, and I chose those ones here. I like the look of it, all the way around it, and this way cover our redstone. After we're done with that, we already finished the basic setup for the kill platform here. If you flick your lever, you will see, floor goes down. You have that little frame of half slabs around it, and if you bring it up, it looks like that. Now it's counting time again, and we should use, I don't know, let's use yellow wool. We'll remove it anyways later on, but we need to count up 43 blocks from the platform here when it's extended. So let's do this. We're gonna pick the corner here, and I'm gonna make sure to build up 43 blocks, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are 43 blocks up, and this is our marker we will use to build the next stage of the farm. And already spawning. Get off. Not yet. So we got that pillar here, and from that pillar we need to build another frame. Yes, we do a lot of frames. This will basically mark our kill area. You can see it just like that. And we need to make it the same size as we have for the ring below. And we chose a width of 17 for the inside here. Remember, 8, 8 and 1 block in the middle, so 17. So we need to make sure we have the same size up here, and I'm gonna finish the ring and then we'll be back. Alright, ring is done. What we need to do now is we need to make this ring 3 high. So next step, put in this wall all the way around, make it 3 high, and then we're gonna use a nice trick. We're gonna use vines to break the fall of the mobs and reset it, because that's important. You know, we need a consistent drop height, and the setup I'm gonna show you right here is very useful for all kinds of mob traps if you want to do XP farming. If you want to farm XP from regular mobs, you need a 23 block drop, and yeah, if you have several layers in your traps, you can use that trick to reset the fall of the mobs. So let's put the lever away, and next up we're going to use buttons. It's fairly cost efficient. You could use signs, whatever is transparent and yeah, prevents vines from growing. And we're going to put a full row of buttons all along here. And next step is we need vines. In Legit Gameplay you would make shears and cut them away from trees, and you would have your vines. Vines. I always have a hard time saying that. In your inventory, and you would place them down like that, and then you'll just wait for them to grow, but they will not pass below the buttons there. Just like this. And you saw it already, I stick to it and then I fall through. So we need to wait in Legit Gameplay for them to grow. But also, of course, we could place them, but it would be more cost efficient if you just place 2 rows and let them grow down. But yeah, creative is very cool for tutorials, especially because you don't have to worry about resources too much. And here we go. This is the next stage of the build. 3 high ring, vines to reset the fall. We can quickly demonstrate it. So if a mob gets in here, stopped and then falls down, and yeah, we exactly have a 43 block drop. So see you with the next build stage. Now we're gonna start doing the spawning pads. In this design, we will use the classical piston pusher setup. Get out of here. To make our spawning pads. You could use alternative designs. ESO had an alternative piston pusher design as well in his Enderman farm. He made it in a more wide layout. Thus his collection area is a bit larger, and this is the advantage of this farm here. You have a fairly compact space where you will be able to collect your loot and XP. So now, time to put down pressure plates all along here. And this will be the spots our Enderman will spawn on, the first layer. We will have, of course, several layers, and you can extend as far as you want, yeah, okay, until you reach the build limit. But yeah, as I said, you should stay below the maximum build height. It should stay below 128, the old maximum build height. It's really important, otherwise you would lose efficiency, because then the spawning algorithm would have to check for way more chunks and thus lower the efficiency of your trap. So redstone and alternating here repeaters. The same thing on the other side. And the next stage is our piston array. So put down 2 lines of blocks like this. Do the same on the other side. Now we can think about putting down pistons. Use sticky pistons. If you do it in Legit Gameplay, you would just walk on like this. Nothing can happen. It's not dangerous yet, but I highly suggest if you walk up here. I had below the area here, I had a little platform, you know, to just below the buttons. So when I fell down, could climb up the vines and was not dropping that all the time. Because if you work that high up, always need to do some safety percussions. So there we go. Percussions, did I say percussions? Safety preparations, I wanted to say. So next stage, put down your blocks, and now the piston setup is, or piston pusher setup is already armed. So if a mob would spawn on here, it would be pushed off immediately. And that is basically what we want. And now we need to make sure we leave enough space for our Enderman. So think about it. They are 3 tall, so they reach up to this platform, and here we could start our next layer. So let's put down our 2 frame lines here, just like that. We're good to go. So you can see it's a 3 high gap in here. Enderman will be able to spawn. And now actually if we go down, we will see first Enderman spawns. Probably the first drops. Let's see, up. There we go. And yeah, he's 1-shot kill already. Now of course, if we only have that few spawning pads, we don't reach a good efficiency. And also, if you look on the outsides here, there are areas, and there, look where they're spawning. So we need to make sure they will not be able to spawn in here. We cannot use light, so we need to use blocks later on. So let's see, should get rid of them, and then we'll make sure to build the next layer, and also make sure it's mob or spawn safe. Idiots. Come on. Dare you. Okay, moving on. So, in the next stage of the build process, we will make sure to extend our 2 frame lines here by another block. Do it on both sides, and yeah, there will be our next piston pusher setup. So yeah, just do the same as we did below. Put down pressure plates and repeat the pattern. So I'm gonna fast forward through that sequence now. Alright, next layer is done, and if you look at it now, you will see there's only a 1 high gap here and a 2 high gap there. That means no Enderman will be able to spawn, so the only dangerous area, so to speak, is right here. And what I did in my design, and that worked really nice, there's some small changes to the original design, of course, because everybody adds their own touches to it. I just was putting down half slabs and to prevent spawning. And now you already have the basic idea. Now what you do next, you see it's already working. Fall height is reset. Those 2 guys down there will be 1-shot kill now. So let's try 1-shot kill, 1-shot kill, XP. So it works already. And yeah, now we will just extend. Let's stand up here and check our build height. F3, bring up your coordinate system, and if you look at your Y coordinate, we're at 85. So yeah, we got some more layers to go until we reach the old build limit. And yeah, you just repeat the pattern here and add in some floors, and I will do that, and I will see you when I'm done with that. Okay guys, I added 7 more spawning platforms now, and now we have a decent array here already. That's good. You could go further down and then build further up, of course, but we should check the ceiling and check our maximum height on top to make sure we are below 128. Let's see how high that is now. It should be good. Y 113. Awesome. We would even have some more room up. Now, last stage on top, we don't want no spawns, So what we do, we're gonna half slab out the area. Simple as that. That always helps. So just half slab out both sides. Okay, that's basically it. That's all we have to do up here. You can do all kinds of adjustments. For example, there's a slight chance if an Enderman spawns out here, he might land on the platform and you will not get him. So you could, for example, build up here or have additional rings like that, or frames that will prevent the Enderman to fall out, but you would of course need to half slab it. Build that all the way up or just close it off, that would also work. All kinds of ideas, but I'll leave it open because yeah, the world will be available for download and you can test things out. So I will basically try to give you the design as naked as possible. And now there's a last thing we need to do, and we can see below here we got Enderman collecting already, but problem is, and they all should be one-shot kill. Yeah, already working great. Okay, we should quickly turn off the mobs, otherwise it will be too annoying. Wow, look cool. So now you saw they were roaming around a bit, and that is bad. We of course want to contain them in our area here, so we can access them. So now we need to build some circles or some frames up again. So let's quickly think. There are 3 high up to here when they stand on there. So we need a ring this height level to prevent them from walking out, and even when the curtain is down, or the floor is down, they will not be able to walk out because they would have to step on the half slab and then we get stuck. So they will be contained. That's why the half slabs here are fairly useful. And 2.5 blocks gap, never can get out of there. So what we do next is make a ring like this around our collection area. Now, as we are done with that, we need to make sure no Enderman can escape or fall in a non-straight line and maybe land on the ring here. So what we will do now, and that's a bit of work now, always in a distance of 2, you build those rings all the way up to the start of the drop area with the buttons and vines. Okay, almost there. So at all these spots you make rings, and to finish it off you will extend your fall reset setup here by 1 block. So we have another 2 wide gap only, and no Enderman can escape. They're kind of caged in now. If you make more rings like this and so on all the way down, and I'm gonna finish that up off camera, and I'll be back when I'm done with the rings of death. There we go. Rings all the way, distance of 2. I removed the yellow pillar here, and now the basic design of the farm is already done. You can access it here, and we should turn mobs on, set it to hard game mode, and let's have a look up. 6 entities, 5, and so on. It starts raining Enderman, and yeah, when we are here, you can see they cannot escape. They try to, and you can walk around and do your one-shot kill thing. This guy teleported out, and this is one of the next issues we need to address. In my original design in the World Tour, you see lots of water around, and there's a reason for it. Because sometimes those Endermen can teleport out, and you can prevent that by covering the area below here with water, and also the walkways. You know, frame them in with water and they cannot teleport through. Let's quickly test the kill mode. Should be able to clear the area here. Maybe we can have a look at it, how quick it fills up with ender pearls. But yeah, it's the design I have in my world is a bit wider and I have more levels in there, so it's a bit more efficient. But you already see, we're having nice spawn rates in here. And yeah, kill mode is working as well. And now you also see why we needed the reset here. We got several levels. They fall down from way up here. And that would of course exceed the 43 drop or block drop. So they need to fall through. Break their fall here in the vines. Let's test it. Oops. And then go down, either to collecting XP or loot. This is how it works. And now next stage would be to make the area a bit teleportation proof. But for that I will go back to my World Tour world and I will show you what I did there. And I will only explain the principle because, as I said, I wanted to leave the design as naked as possible, and I wanted to give you some room for your own tests or adding own design features or whatnot. Alright, so we're just gonna go there and I'm gonna show you what I did. So see you in a second. Alright. Back in the World Tour, and we should have a look at the water I have around here. What I did directly next to my Enderman farm, and you see I have different wiring. I used more repeaters, so the design I was showing you was more efficient already. It was next development stage, so to speak. I have an enchanting room here and lots of chests and stuff where I can put all the ender pearls I get. And and I added some design, some Enderman things, and let me see, I need to find a nice place to toss a pearl from, or ender pearl. Yeah, you can see it, covered with water. Let's get on top. I have it covered with water all around, and also you can see the area around the spawning, or collection area is covered with water. There's a reason for it, because you saw it sometimes the one-shot or weakened Enderman are teleporting to the walkways there, and you do want to prevent that, and you can do that by having a water curtain that will give them a hard time. They basically cannot teleport through. Sometimes they manage to do it. So I went ahead. Oh, let's get over here. I feel a bit unsecure. I still wear my diamond armor. I went ahead and covered the whole area, and now none of them can escape. I never saw any of them at the track there or somewhere, so make sure to cover the area with water. Put source blocks down, let it flow, make sure not to destroy your redstone. I have some glass that helps to kind of shape the water, keep it in place. And here I basically chose more of a round shape. I was putting down different source blocks on top here and there, and as I said, made most of the design from snow. And if you look up, you can see the different levels, exactly the same I was showing you. You can see the rings, and I added this Enderman here. I've also some torches behind the Enderman to make it stand out a bit, but as I said, feel free to play around with the design. The one we just were building will be available for download. I will make sure the spawn will be right on top of the stronghold. I can do that with MC Edit, and you will be able to find it, but to make sure everything is cool, I will write down the coordinates of the stronghold as well here in the video description so you can find it. I hope you found this tutorial useful. I hope you liked it, and let me know if you have any questions. And of course, once again, much credits and much shout outs and much love to JL on his server, Panda, Banane, and all the others, you know. Great design, and I added my own little twist to it. And that's it for today. I'm gonna farm me some XP. I'm out. Bye. Bye.